Awesome. It worked.
Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
For show purposes, I'm doing pretty good.
Well, that's always good.
Yeah, most definitely. So, how I came across you, um, it's the hair, and then I also love those dimples.
Thank you. I know it's very
And,
distinct.
and then now, funny, I didn't mention how much the dick sucking and the fucking. You know what I'm saying? It was just because how long you been doing this business, baby?
I just hit about 3 years.
3 years. Oh my God! Wait a second. 3 years?
Yup.
Feel like you've been in it for a decade. I'm just saying the way that the way that you shoot and where you've been popping up, because like your name is pop. You ringing bells, boo boo. Let's just be
Oh,
real.
thank you. I appreciate that. I know the other day my mom texted me and she's like, "Your porn popped up on my Pornhub," and I'm like, "Mom, why are you on Pornhub?"
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Your mom said your porn popped up on my Pornhub.
On hers, yeah.
That's a thing. See, that's a cool mom right there.
Oh, she thinks it's
That's a
great.
cool mom. Oh my God. You know what's funny? That how my mom found out was because of I had a god brother who decided that he wanted to show her that I do porn. Brought the laptop over there and everything. My mom ain't never seen a laptop.
Oh
And she called me. She was like, "Boy, we need to talk." So, but the conversation went good. She told me this, and she left me with this thought. She said, "I don't necessarily agree with what you do, but as long as it makes you happy, and never be ashamed of anything you gotta do to make money, feed your family."
no. That's exactly how my mom is.
Yeah, Mom Lucas is deep. God bless her dad and stuff. So, let me do these particulars so we can get this interview upon the road, Miss Lady.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Smokers Lounge here on Anchor, the perfect app for anyone who's trying to start their own podcasting career. All you got to do is download the Anchor app or go to the anchor.fm and get yourself a profile. I'm your host, Kavanaugh, the Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Find all my links with one link, allmylinks.com/porn rap star. We have three wonderful sponsors. The first one being the Facebook and LS community, lsworld.com. Number two, eroticismmagazine.com. Go there today, get yourself a monthly subscription. You can get it paperback or you can get it digital. And what's within the pages? Some of the sexiest ladies around the world doing some freaky shit. And the third and final wonderful sponsor we have to brag about is excitebunny.com. That's right, for all you people that want to look at some freaky shit, go there, get yourself a profile. It's just like OnlyFans, but way fucking better. Oh, and for you content creators, I got a secret for you. 90% profit. That's right, 90% profit. And they even have a healthcare plan for you. What the fuck?
Ooh.
Get a profile, excitebunny.com. Also, we're a proud member of the GW District Black Podcasting Network. We're talking about multiple podcasts giving you the black experience. Plus, while you're there, experience some great shopping. If you get the opportunity to buy products from over 500 black-owned retailers and shop. So go to shopgwdistrict.com, buy black, support black businesses so we can build the black economy, so we can create generational wealth. And the last thing that I have to tell you about is the new spokespot that we got now. SkyhawkAfterDarkTV.com. Go there today and go to my personal page where you can listen to the podcast like you do it now, or you can listen to it on the radio station. So go to SkyhawkAfterDarkTV.com. Check me out. Yes, it is now recording. Finally. Ah,
Woo!
difficulties. Finally.
We
So,
got
damn,
it.
now I don't know where to fucking begin. So, well, I'll figure out some of the other piece of it to where I'll figure it out. But anyway, please introduce yourself to the smokers, please.
My name is Taylor Nicole. I am an alternative fetish, all tatted up porn star. I've been in the industry about 3 years now and doing all that nasty, freaky shit.
Almost definitely. Yes, I've been on your Twitter feed and it's wonderful. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, most definitely. So explain to people, what is an alternative porn star?
So alternative basically just means that I have colored hair, piercings, tattoos, more of the gothic punk style, I would say.
Mm, okay then, okay then, okay then. So with that, is that what puts you in that category, or is it the type of porn that you do put you in a category, or is it
I would say it was more my aesthetic that put me in that
okay?
category, and then I got thrown in the fetish category because of what I do.
Okay then, and what is that you do?
I do
Since
almost everything. I do everything from hardcore anal, DP, puke, piss. I do bondage. I do pegging every now and then. Basically, if it's weird enough, I've probably done it and I'll probably do it again.
I just love running into peggers. I love pegs to stallions. I love them. They are so fun.
Yeah.
It is
Oh, it's so much fun.
because I'm sorry. I know that when women peg men, the energy transfer is beautiful. I know y'all enjoy that because it's like a power transfer almost.
Yeah, it really is.
Most definitely. So now let's start at the beginning. How did Taylor Nicole get into this wonderful business known as porn?
Oh, so I don't have a fun story. I started modeling when I was in college. I always knew I wanted to do porn. I was already a cam girl at that point, and I just got an opportunity and I was like, well, you know what? Either I'm going to love it or I'm going to hate it. But at least
Mm-hmm.
I can say I've done it.
Most definitely, most definitely. So, what steps did you take to get into the business? Like, did you hit someone up? Did you go to a studio? Paint the picture to everybody about
Oh, I started with an agent. I do not recommend agents at all. I have fired two of them at this point.
it. So, you went straight out the box to an agent. So, how the hell did you find an agent?
Well, so I went to an agent because I had no idea what I was doing. I was 18 and I was stupid.
Okay.
And they gave me a contract. I was like, cool, this works. And I told them exactly what I wanted to shoot. They're like, not a problem. And then they
Mm-hmm.
kept sending me on shoots that were these boring, vanilla, like totally not what I signed up for shoots. They never gave me any information about the shoots until I got there. And one day
Mm-hmm.
I just called him up and I was like, hey, I'm firing you unless you do XYZ for me. And they didn't like that very much. And they're like, no, you're in a contract. And I was like, well, then send me this, like, send me the lawsuit paperwork because I am firing you. Goodbye.
Mm. Now, let's unpack that. Baby girl told the agent, no, I'm fucking out.
Yo, I told him off, and then the second agent I have, I told them off too. And
Mm-hmm.
then the second agent actually did threaten to fully sue me. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
still waiting on the paperwork. I still haven't gotten paperwork. I kind of feel gypped. Like they were such big talk.
Uh, well, I mean, they are, but they ain't much move unless they like major. I don't know what agents you're talking about or what have you per se, but that's interesting because I always had the conversation of with this agent. Apparently, was it they won't give you the type content, the type gigs that you wanted, the frequency of the gigs. What was it about this agent that it didn't work?
The first one, it was the type of shoots they sent me on and the lack of communication between me and the agent.
Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you.
And then the second agent, it was them actually violating my contract with them. And then I fired them because I wasn't about to play that game.
Mm. So shit. So you might not get another agent. You might just say
Hey,
fuck it.
nope, I'm independent now. I'm like, fuck all you guys. I'm by myself. I've had a couple agents reach out and I'm like, nope, stay the fuck away from me. I am good.
I mean, because really, from my days in this game, I always heard the companies never talk to girls directly anyway.
Yeah, now
Because
companies talk to girls directly. I talk to producers directly. It's so much easier.
yeah, because then you ain't got to worry about that manager over there that want his cut and he gonna overprice or he might talk you out the money. I done seen it happen too many times. Period.
Exactly.
Yeah, most definitely. So let's go to your very first. boy girl shoot because you went straight off the box, straight pro. So you didn't
Yes, I
go
did.
amateurish or what have you. Tell me your thought process walking in, paint the picture, even to what was some of the things that the producer, the director, the male talent did to make you feel comfortable? Because this is your first time being on fucking camera, and this just ain't any camera. You on a fucking professional set. Let's keep it real.
Oh,
This ain't.
it was so much fun. It was the only thing I hated. It was my call time was 8 a.m. It was horrible. I am not a morning person, and I was like, "Why am I here so early?" At that point, I wasn't scared. I wasn't nervous because I'd already been like fucking myself on camera and sending videos to people, and like I've done some home videos before.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But the male talent I worked with, he was amazing. Me and him are actually still really good friends to this day. He walks
Mm.
in, he's like, "Hi, like this is my name," and then just like starts talking to me and is like, "I'm like, let me know like what you're into, what you're not into. It's gonna be so simple." He like calmed all my nerves down that I had and was
Mm.
like, "Yeah." And then I got told while we were shooting that I needed to act more nervous.
Wait, it
Yeah,
was a
I remember
casting.
that.
Wait, it was a casting couch.
It was casting couch.
You see, that's why because they wanted you to be like a rookie. You were like, nah, shit, this is what I'm talking about.
It was casting couch with T Real,
Mm.
and they literally stopped probably 10 minutes into filming and was like, "Can you please act more like you don't know what you're doing here?" And I'm like, "How do I do that?"
Oh my God. They were like, we need you to be a little bit more nervous. You having too much fun.
Yeah, that happened with my first anal scene for them too. They were like,
Oh,
"Okay, we gotta kind of like push yourself away. Like, no, don't put it in my butt." And I was like, "But I want him to put it in my butt."
oh shit. I know they were ready for that. So
They were not. They were not ready at all for that.
yeah, so people don't realize being on set, especially in your situation, because of course you film your own stuff, but you also work with companies. And I also see that you stick to the way that they saw you as far as that professional look, that Hollywood look, you maintain even on your own platform. You feel what I'm coming from? So
Yeah.
tell people the things that you had to think about when you're filming on camera. Because even though, yeah, you having fun, you sucking dick, you getting fucked in your ass, you still have to pay attention to certain things that's going to make the scene hot and pop with the cameraman and all that good stuff.
Oh, there's so many things you have to pay attention to, especially as the female talent. You got to know where the camera is. You have to know where like your lighting is, so you're nothing's like shadowed, because
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing worse than you getting railed down and then there's this giant shadow over your face and no one can see you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, the angles and stuff like that. Because I'm sitting here seeing all these angles that you pulling off.
Oh yeah, you got to pull off the angles. I feel like a pretzel sometimes. Like I'm a little contortion artist at this point.
Mhm. Because they think that what we did, we just fucking fuck. No, we fucking to get the view off. Period. You have to look at the camera. You have to angle yourself. You have to move a certain way and stuff like that. When you was on that set, did they do a lot of directing? Did they direct the scene, or they just let y'all go for your first scene?
Sometimes it really depends on the scene. Sometimes you do get direction, other times you just don't. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
it depends on how new the people are, if they'll give you a lot of direction or not. Like if you're newer, yes, they'll give you a lot of direction. Like, "Hey, move your leg up a little bit," or like, "Hey, turn this way a little bit more so we can see everything." But
Mm-hmm.
most of the time, unless we're trying to hit specific positions, like we'll get a list sometimes, like, "Hey, we need you to do doggy, we need you to do mish, we need you to do like cowgirl," like give you a list of positions, and then it'll just flow.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. So speak to boundaries. Because what they don't realize is that when we get their paperwork and stuff like that, we need to know each other's boundaries so
Of
that it
course.
will make the scene go awkward. Speak to that and how that conversation get brought up.
Oh, I think like that's one of the first conversations usually me and whoever I'm working with has. It's
Mm-hmm.
either it's either me bringing mine up first, which I normally do. I'm like, "Hey, here are like my boundaries. Here's like what I don't like. Here's what I do like. What are yours?" And usually guys are pretty simple. It's like, don't put any fingers in my ass. And sometimes I get my balls are super sensitive, so don't pull on them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, me myself, I ain't mind my balls being sucked on. Just don't try to suck the ball out of the skin. That's all I ask. But
Right? I'm like, who hurt you that you don't like your balls being sucked on? Like, who hurt you?
that's what I was saying. It's like, nah, like I said before, it to me, even when I was on set, I was open to anything except for anything in my ass that you can in me
Right?
all day.
That that's
You know
usually
what
what
I'm
it
saying?
is. It's like, hey, just don't put a finger in my butt.
Yeah. Because that's what I love about porn, because you can really experiment. You can really jump into your freaky nature. There's no judgment there. Because that's what you're there
Oh,
for.
exactly.
Yeah. So now after you've been doing your moves or what have you, how many scenes have you shot so far in this industry?
Ooh, I would probably say over 200.
Mm,
Yeah,
see.
because I have for my own independent website, I'm coming up on my 100th scene,
Mm,
and I'm pretty sure I've shot over 100 other scenes.
yeah, because you probably get plenty of work.
Yeah.
For
Oh
seeing.
yeah. Oh, sometimes
So
it's a lot when you're booking it all yourself. I'm going through emails in the morning, like in the evening, like trying to put everyone in a schedule.
see, trust me, with me, I get overwhelmed too. I'm just a podcaster. I used to get overwhelmed when I was in the business as a porn star. So, because I had to edit the shit, do the website, promote, find the girl, all that good shit. So, and believe me,
Oh.
it can wreck your nerves. You know what I'm saying? So, but
Oh, the most stressful part is the scheduling. Like it's the booking part. I'm like, just tell me where I need to be, what I need to do. I got that part.
mhm.
But the scheduling, that's what stresses me out the most.
Yeah, because you got to remember dates for people that you done booked to work with.
Oh, oh, I got a system down. I have a system at this point. It goes in my phone calendar. I have a
Mhm.
full, like, old school paper calendar that goes with me everywhere. And then I have a calendar that's like a chalkboard one on my wall in my apartment.
See, you like me.
Yeah, I'm like, I need three. I need three everywhere. I need to always be able to see it.
Yeah, because when you busy like that, but see, that's a good thing. They tell me right there that you're a very busy woman. You have a lot popping and a lot going on. You know, because you just got to sit there and have things in your plate. When you walk past, oh yeah, I do have a shoot Friday. You know,
Yeah. Or it's like I'll be on my phone like answering emails and they'll be like, "Oh, can you do Friday at 5 p.m.?" And I'll look over and be like, "Nope, I cannot do Friday at 5 p.m. I have a shoot that day."
yeah, believe me, because sometimes I book and then I sometimes overbook myself within one
I've
day.
done that. That's why I
I'm
now
like,
have three calendars
oh my
for that
goodness.
exact reason.
Definitely. So you are a female that is known and becoming known for anal.
Yes.
Right? So now a lot of people don't realize that when it comes to doing these anal scenes, there's prep to come to it. So what is your prep method for anal
Oh.
scenes?
Black Wall Street is now online, baby. That's right. Visit the GW District. Shop the very best in men's and women's apparel and accessories, home decor, office supplies, books, pantry items, and so much more. The GW District is a retail marketplace of black-owned products and media. We're both veteran and black-owned, and we're bringing you the best online shopping experience with products made by small businesses. Come and experience the GW District difference today at shopgwdistrict.com. That's shopgwdistrict.com. The GW District, a retail marketplace of black-owned products and media.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
A roller coaster day.
Oh, I
Apparently,
know. I know. I mean, I
apparently
guess I
they
was just having
gonna
too
start.
easy of a day. You know, life just had to be like,
Yeah,
nope,
yeah, yeah.
give you a
We just
problem.
wanna we just wanna kick you in the ass. For you people, we had a little technical difficulty. Y'all probably heard a commercial, But anyway, where did we leave off? Yes, anal prep. Since you're becoming the anal queen of porn right now, so go ahead.
Yes, I was always pretty good at prepping my ass, but when I met a couple more friends and I ran into a rebel writer on set one time and I asked her, I was like, hey, so what do you use exactly? Like, how do you do this? Because your ass can stretch and like, she is just something else with her asshole.
Oh yes, I done seen some of her shit, and she's a little bitty thing, but damn,
Right?
DP and everything. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know. So I was like, what do you do?
Man,
So now I do a supplemental fiber powder the night before I shoot, which makes me
hmm
be able to eat anything I want, which is really nice.
hmm
And then the morning of, I have a shower enema that just screws into my shower. I just sit in my nice shower and I clean my butt out. And usually I'm watching TikTok or like podcasts or YouTube
yeah,
videos. I'm just like chilling there in like my bathtub.
and see that's the interesting thing. People don't realize she has to do an enema because I've been there where you in the ass and well,
Oh, and then it's just
kind of kills
a
the
little
mood.
disaster and a half.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I've had little accidents, but I've never had a full like massive disaster everywhere.
Oh my God, I've had two. I had one disaster and one little bitty, third just happened to be sitting right there on the goddamn bed spring.
See, what
I said,
happens, like usually what happens, like what's always happened to me on set,
mm,
not as common like past 2 years, but when I first started doing anal on camera, the lube would mix with like the butt jelly that comes out when you're doing anal, and I'd get back.
yeah, most most definitely. So with your anal scenes, I'm pretty sure that um let's say is a part of the brand. Do you make it a point to do anal in every scene, or do you like switch it up? Some scenes you don't do anal.
I switch it up. Some scenes I don't do anal. I would say most scenes I do anal in because I enjoy it personally. And I just
hmm
think it's a lot hotter to see a dick go from my ass to my pussy than to my mouth.
Yeah, ass to mouth, and see that's a lot of things that people realize. Ass to mouth is a seller. People like to see that. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah. Or ass to like another girl's mouth. Like,
Yeah. So um, I noticed. Have you ever done the shoot houses?
yes, I do. I'm actually going to Atlanta in March.
Oh, okay, okay. Then. So, how was your experiences with the shoot houses? How did they work? You know what I'm saying? And like, how much content do y'all walk away with sometimes?
So the shoot houses the ones I go to, I usually walk away with about, I think the least I've walked away with was 10 videos and like other small fetish clips in between. So in total, I would say about 13 videos
Mm-hmm.
over the
Mm,
course of like a weekend.
good night. So you put in work. You just don't go
Oh,
there to play.
oh no, 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 no. I'm there. I'm present. Like, let's go.
Oh my God. So it's like, and usually what that encompasses what maybe like threesomes, gangbangs, stuff like that. How do y'all pick who work with who, or you pick who you work with or what have you? How do y'all do that?
So it's
And
nice.
how do
There's a
y'all
lot
section
of
the timing of that?
the shoot houses I go to, almost everyone knows each other at this point. Like, we all know each other.
Mm-hmm,
And there's always a first day. The first day you get in, it's always the meet and greet day. Everyone's going over concepts. There's a schedule,
mm-hmm,
and you basically, whoever you want to work with, you go and you talk to the person that schedules everything, and they make sure it's all on the schedule, times, like the day you're doing it, the photographer that's filming you, everything's set up.
mm-hmm. So and then pretty much like I guess it's trail content trade. So everyone gets pretty much use the scenes, whoever is in the scenes per se.
Yes.
Most definitely, most definitely. Now, do you ever run into a situation where someone asks you not to release it before they release it, situation and all that? And if you do, how do you handle that? I do hear
Personally,
some.
I don't
I
care
do
when
hear
people
some.
release it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've only been asked once to wait on a release because it was going
Yeah.
to DVD.
Okay, then I see what you're saying. It kind of
And
makes
I was like, I can respect that. And honestly, I only had to wait like 3 weeks from the time of filming it. And I had already
sense.
scheduled to upload it in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So I was like, ah.
Yeah.
But if you're asking
Yeah.
me to wait like 6 months or something, that's not happening. Like,
Oh
you
no,
could,
no.
I'll give
Good,
you
good.
the monthly way because I'm already backed up on editing, but that's
Mm-hmm.
about it.
Oh my God. 'Cause, yeah, I never understood like when someone did a shoot. You know what I'm saying? And then they'd be like, "Well, can you wait to release it before I release it?" I'm like, dude, y'all traffic ain't the same as theirs.
Right? And like, I
Actually,
personally don't care. Like, if I film with someone, say today, and they go to release it tomorrow, I'm like, good for you. Like, I'll retweet it. That's hot. It's gonna be
hell
up
yeah.
on my stuff in like 4 weeks, but okay.
I'm saying because even to the point I had girls say, "Well, can I put the picture up tonight?" I'm like, you can put it up now. You want to use my laptop?"
Right?
Because to me, it's promotion regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And it's all about cross promotion.
Yeah, most definitely. So I know you also go to conventions and stuff. How many conventions? Well, last year did you go to? Were you able to
Last
attend?
year I went to 3. Yeah, I did
Mm-hmm.
my first Exotica last year. I went to New
Ooh.
Jersey Exotica, and then I went to DC.
Mm. And with the well, New Jersey Exotica, I've been there before. It was years ago, what have you, and everything. How much shooting do you do up there when you go
Oh,
to when you go to
that.
Exoticas?
So during Exotica, I think I filmed 4 scenes, 4 or 5. And then
Mm.
I went down to New York afterward and I booked about 2 weeks in New York.
She said, I'm gonna get enough while I'm up here."
Oh, right. I was
I ain't mad
already over
at you.
there. I was like, fuck it. I'll go down to New York. It's right there.
Yeah, because it's to me when I look at your stuff, like I said, you do good work. And how often do you film? Like, because people don't realize that we have to film a lot in order to, and there's a purpose to it. Because one, you never, it allows you to take a break here and there, especially if you get a lot of
Yes. And
content.
breaks are important.
Yeah, so speak to, how often do you film, how much you film.
Oh,
You
I
know
would
what I'm
say
saying?
comfortably. So on a good month, comfortably, I want to film at least 10 to 15 content trade scenes.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That way I have like a backlog, or if like I don't exactly like the way production wise a video came out, I don't have to release it. Like I'm not on a time crunch.
Hmm.
I would say that I know this month I'm filming, I have 8 scheduled so far. And that's also in between all my paid stuff.
Oh, most definitely. Now, since you mentioned that, because we got a segment I got to get to after this. That paid shoots. Now, I want you to speak to this because see, my podcast we keeps it real because I want people to know the real, the 100%
Oh, you got to keep
truth.
it real.
Yeah, most definitely. Always uncensored too, so cuss and talk nasty as you want. But anyway, paid shoots. How often do you get them, and how frequently are they? And should a female walk into this business thinking she's gonna get a shitload of them?
If you're so I tell girls this all the time. If you're brand new, you're fun, you're cute for about 2 months, and then you're not going to get booked for 8. Because you're so brand new, everyone wants to shoot you. They all shoot you in those 2 months, but now you got to wait for them to release it on their schedule. They're not going to shoot you again until they know how you did for your site.
I want to say thank you because see, I'm gonna tell you what's funny. Back in the not so back in the day, but it was really a 1 year spur for girls. You just basically told me it was too much now.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's ridiculous. Like if you're new and like people like you, like you'll be really busy for 2 months. But then
Mhm.
like so you might be getting like 4, 5, 6, like you might be getting a $10,000 a month like check basically. But after you're not that hot commodity anymore, you got to put the work in and the marketing and the effort in.
Yeah, because see, it was like, see, to just give people, a year reference, like 2012. They say it was 1 year. The reason why, because there was a lot of companies. You had Evasive Angles, let's see, Heat Wave, all the mid-level couples as well as the mainstream companies. Excuse me. Period. Girls used to go out to Hollywood and just go to the studio and they get work. That's how it used to be. Period. Then they went to the internet. But even more so, the reason why it was a year because you get what is called overshot, where everybody that shot you. You know what I'm saying? And you don't work with everybody, and they didn't got a lot out of you because it's bulk rating. Because I don't know if you went through that, where they get you to shoot a certain amount of scenes and pay you a certain amount for all of that.
Oh yeah, I did a couple. I worked for a couple companies where they're like, okay, we'll shoot you 4 times, give you X amount of dollars, which was like it was a little bit discounted, but it was a good amount of money. But now you're not going to shoot for that company for like a year, 2 years.
Yeah. So, and see what's crazy is nowadays, y'all are more about that content versus back when I came in the game, they were more about, I'm just going to get the page.
Oh, my content, I would say my website and like my content, I make the same, if not more, than I do by booking paid shoots.
Hold on, I just got to say this. Look. I wish I could come to the phone and give you a hug. I said, you and Khalees Luna, I love y'all. No, you didn't suck off Jesus, but I'm going to leave it at that.
I did suck off Jesus. It was Christmas. For my birthday, I'm gonna dress up as a nun and have priests gangbang me.
Oh, that would be. I'm sorry.
That's
I
my
love
birthday
those scenes.
gangbang.
Yo, I love those scenes. And look, I'm just asking. Please act like a nun.
I'm going to. I'm gonna be like, no, like, Father, I have sinned. I said the Lord's Prayer in my Jesus video and scared the fuck out of the videographer.
Oh my God. But see, the thing of it is that, okay, I'm just keep it real. God love porn stars. But anyway, but to me, them scenes are hot because I did a nun scene. And then one thing I hate when someone do a nun scene, I saw a nun gangbang, right? She didn't do nothing nunish. It was just, they just came around and just fucked in the nun outfit. No, if you're going to do the game, I want you to have them niggas standing, one because you got the rule of like, look, drop them fucking pants, you pieces of shits. You've been bad boys.
You gotta act the part.
Yeah, because I think that's what's missing in the game now is the storytelling. That was there.
Yes.
And even with you, when I look at your videos, even your straight sex videos, tells a story by the way you move, by the way you act from your face and stuff like that. Speak to the point that you make it a point to tell a story with your stuff.
Yeah, I do. Even if it's just a small story, I do try to at least set it up so that it's, someone came home early and they weren't supposed to be here. But it kind of translates to the rest of the video. So if it's that scenario, then during the scene, I'll be like, oh, but what if we get caught like in the middle of him fucking me, just to continue that like storyline.
Oh my God. I just love the fact that dude was getting he would get a titty fuck. You just picked all over his dick and the girl's tits. That shit's fucking hot.
Scotty,
I'm sorry. I'm a sick
Scotty.
freak. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? And man, I'm hating because these sites get to the point where something like that, they'll try to knock it off.
Oh,
it's
I know. I've been yelled at
right?
a handful of times from sites, and I'm like, you know how much this sells? My pee stuff too. When I pee, like people pee on me, sites hate that, but I make so much money.
Yeah, because it's a niche type fetish. You know what I'm saying? And it's moneymaker because not a lot of people are into it, and the ones that are into it, they'll pay to look at it.
Oh yeah.
Or pay for it to be done. Period. That's why I feel that the next step for porn stars now is to have that standalone site because it enables you to put up there what you want, and they ain't gonna fuck with it.
Oh, it's been about a year now since I launched my own site, a little over a year. It was the best decision I ever made. It was expensive when I first launched it because I didn't know if it was gonna work. I didn't know like anything about it. I built it because my background's I have a BA in graphic design and animation. So I was like, okay, I'll just code my own website. I'll figure out the credit card processing. I'll figure this all out. But that first month was scary. I was like, I just want to break even. Please let me break even. And I did. Actually, I did 20% better than breaking even.
Damn, nice. Oh, and by the way, she has a brain. Did you hear what she just said? She got a degree in.
I do. I'm an educated whore.
I'm just saying, so y'all be thinking that they just all about sucking dick and getting fucked in the ass in all three holes and doing gangbangs. No, motherfucker, they actually are smart, intelligent women that runs good businesses and make money.
You gotta be to run your business. That's the difference in the game nowadays. Is if the girl isn't smart, yeah, her turnover rates, she's gonna be gone in about 2 years because she's not gonna be making any money.
Smoke that over. Now, nice segue. Let's get to the part of the show where the pussies get dry and the dicks get limp. Let's talk about the business.
Oof.
Now, you've been talking about the business and what have you already. See, that let me know that she's a boss by her shit. Speak to the ups and down money. Also, the work you got to put into with promotion, especially when money is not flowing right. And the real about the money of this business. Because a lot of people, thanks to OnlyFans, think that everybody's got them killing it.
Oh, I got a whole rant about OnlyFans. I have a whole rant.
Well, go ahead, rant away. That's what we do on my podcast.
Oh, I remember OnlyFans when they still had an app on your phone.
Yes.
Like I remember that days of OnlyFans, and then the pandemic hit and like COVID and everything hit, and every girl in the world decided they were now a porn star, which has not only made it extremely harder for me because actually being booked and like doing studio shoots and creating my own content and having my own website, and girls will try to hit me up and be like, I'd love to film with you. And I'm like, sure, can I put a fist in your ass? And they're like, what? You don't just want to take pretty pictures and put them on OnlyFans? And I'm like, that's not a fucking porn shoot. Get the fuck away from me. Oh, I hate OnlyFans girls. I despise them.
You know what's interesting? See, that's where we've been having that conversation on this show for a minute. Porn stars versus content creators. We've been having that conversation. And I'm going, can we be real for a minute? I want to know. Yeah. I'm asking you, because this is your interview. Can we be real for a minute? All right?
Oh, of course.
Me too. I did. OnlyFans brought the game down. And I want you to speak to this because I'm pretty sure you're going to feel me on this. It devalued the porn star. It devalued the porn business. And it cheapened the business. And see, people don't understand when I say that. They look at me like, well, it allowed everybody to be able to become content creators. No, not everybody meant to do what we do.
Exactly. And no, it's not like porn stars versus content creators because the porn stars are the content creators. It's the content creators and the porn stars versus every other girl on the street and every other dude with a camera.
Mm-hmm. Because, see, it was like, even to me, the one thing I despise when girls is posting how much they was making, that won't, people don't understand when you post how much you make.
Oh, and half the time those are faked.
Thank you. A lot of times, they're not thinking about the work that you have to put in to see those figures. They just see what you're doing on your feed. And then you have dudes that sit there and say, he ain't doing nothing. Shit, my dick bigger than him. I can fuck up better than her. Then you got women that say, oh, she thinks she cute. Skinny ass. I got bigger titties. I got fat ass.
I can do this. I can do this. And then their mom finds out and then they cry because now they're just owned by their parents.
And that's the other thing. A lot of them are ashamed. You can't walk through this game and expect to make money shame because the money is over time.
Oh yeah, it's the long haul. It's not a get rich quick scheme like every other girl thought it was.
No. Shoot, the only get rich quick scheme, but that ain't even that. It's going to even that. Goddamn, you still got to put in work.
But, you still got to put in so much work for that.
Yeah. So, but see, the thing of it is that when they was putting out, for example, Jimmy Smack, and I said this, any male time with his salt, hate Jimmy Smack. because you
Oh
made $1
yeah.
million off of 1 6-minute video of you fucking Selena Powell. And we ain't heard from that motherfucker since.
Exactly.
They normalized it too much. They made it seem easy, period. So that's why I said, ladies like y'all gonna stand out more than compared to back in 2000, let's say 10 to like 15, where everybody was shooting like professionally, like what you were shooting. You got the studio lights, you got the cameraman, you do photos, you actually do photos, and you wear heels. Thank you.
Yes, I do wear heels, but oh no, I keep getting yelled at. I keep my last couple of videos. I'm not wearing heels because a bunch of fans kept yelling at me because they wanted to see my toes, and I was like, fine,
Now,
I will appease the fans.
no,
You can see
I'm
my
gonna tell you
feet.
what's funny. No, I'm gonna tell you what's funny. Think about what you just said. They don't see your toes enough. These girls always see is their toes. You get what I'm saying?
Right?
You know, because people don't realize you're striving to be a sex symbol. Speak to that.
Oh yeah, and it's just showing up and having good makeup done, having your hair done. Like I have a standing appointment with my hairdresser every 4 weeks. She sees me all the time. So does my nail girl. And it's putting like your best foot forward in the industry continuously.
Yeah, because see the thing of it is that I try to explain to people is that the key to this business is you have to be sexy. It's not that you drop dead gorgeous or you just fucking pretty. No, you have to be sexy. You have to make dudes invest in you emotionally. You want him to jerk off. You want him to have a heart on. And part of that tool, part of the uniform is heels. Because
Oh
to me,
yeah.
I'm sorry, I love a scene where the girl wear the heels from beginning to end. You know what I'm saying? Period. Because to me that is sexy. And plus sometimes it makes sense because if we supposed to be doing something quick or it supposed to be to a certain extent, well, how I put this, we can always see you barefooted. How many times we see you wear heels? See,
Exactly.
so that's why I tell people you got to get your heel game up.
Oh, and heels are maybe it might be because I used to be a dancer, like I used to be a stripper too. So you just invest in good heels. Like my heels are so comfortable. I can run around in them for hours and like bounce all around.
Most definitely. So, what type scene you like best? You like the BDSM scenes, or you like gangbangs? What is your favorite scene to do? Type scene to do?
Ooh, I would say generally speaking, my favorite scenes are the heavier role play scenes.
Mm.
That has like
Expound.
it's got to be like a really interesting role play where
Oh, okay.
you're actually in a character. Like I have one scene idea. I haven't found a boy yet that wants to do it with me, but I want to
What's
do a
that?
Blues Clues scene.
Wait. And you is the dog?
Yeah, with the ears and the
That would be
tail.
hot.
I gotta find the
That would be
clues. The clue
hot.
is his dick.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Hold on. Are you trying to keep it till he's a white guy or you want him to be a black guy?
Oh, I don't care.
I'm just gonna say this. One name popped up when you said that. This dude named Dorky Darian.
Oh, I've met Darian.
he fits that to me. I'm sorry.
Oh,
It just as soon as you said
he
that,
would do so well.
I was like, as soon as she said that, I said,
Yeah, no,
and
Dorky Darian, he would do so well. I'll have to message him. Me and him were supposed
yeah,
to shoot when I was at Exotica, but we didn't have time.
mm, oh my goodness, that would be a hot ass fucking scene too.
Right? And it's
Caramel Blue
different.
Clues.
I like shooting things
Yeah.
that are different, not these stereotypical like, oh no, I'm the babysitter, or like my dad isn't home, boyfriend come over.
No, cause even to the point like shit, like with you, I know you it like this. I tell people, you have a look that you can span different bags, and what I mean by that is you can give them the cosplay. You can give them. I can see you doing some superhero shit.
Oh yeah. And then even
You
if I
know,
like curl my hair and put it in some pigtails, I can do that girl next door kind of mousy like look.
I would tell you what's up. I thought about something with you. I said you ought to do a see his Pippi Longstockings.
Yes.
I was like, you know something, that would be hot. She had the freckles and
Right?
everything.
But it's those things, like the things that like I like shooting what I don't see shot all the time. Those are my
Yeah,
favorites.
yeah, most definitely. So, when the OnlyFans thing hit, what was your thought process? Did you panic? Did you worry? You know, what was going on with you when it happened?
Oh, so I wasn't panicked. I wasn't worried. My website was already up and running at that point. Um, and OnlyFans had done this. I feel like everyone forgot that OnlyFans did that like 2 years prior to
Mhm,
their big no sex anymore
mhm. And it
announcement.
was, yeah, because it was like a lot of girls, that was their number one site. Why do you
Y-
think they put so much stock into it instead of promoting everything that they had? Because I see you promote everything that you have.
Oh, I
You
do.
did.
I'm like, it's everywhere because you never want to put all your bag in one place just in case that place goes down.
So
And
shoot. So what's some? But no, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh, these OnlyFans girls, a lot of them like just saw it as, oh, I'm not working. I can post my butt on the internet on this one site and not really make an effort, not really market, not really do anything and make some money.
Now I'm gonna tell you this. Two reasons. What's two reasons? Now, what do you think the reason why all the girls flock to OnlyFans in the first place?
Oh, because every girl has like this idea in their head. I know at least most girls when they're young, like they see models on
Mm,
TV, they see all these ads and these girls, and they're like, oh, I want to be sexy and hot like that. Like I kind of want to be, I want to look like them. I want to be like them. I see these
mm,
girls traveling all over the world. I want to do that too. And
mm,
OnlyFans does give you that more luxurious aspiration lifestyle
mm.
if you
Yeah,
can
it
do it
does.
right.
Yeah, because it. Just a side note, if they ever did a porn verse, I'd love to see you and Avery Jane in that anal porn versus.
Oh yeah, I've worked with Avery. Avery's a lot of fun to work with.
Yeah, I gotta say y'all two at the top of the game with it because it's to me the way y'all make it look, yo. Y'all make taking it in the ass look sexy.
Yeah.
You know, period. That just hands down. I mean, I'm just sitting there looking and everything. And how many tats do you have?
How many tats do I have right now?
Hmm.
I only have 3 right now, but they're really big.
Yeah, I see, and they're real beautiful too. So I think that make you stand out even more. And then, like I said, the dimples, the dimple piercings, they're cute as hell. How long you
Thanks.
have them?
I've had them for about 2 years now.
Damn, she didn't work with Fonzo Lace. Your hit list is extensive, okay? Cause I didn't have Fonzo Lace on here. Name some of the male talents that you enjoyed working with.
Oh, I think number one comes to my mind is probably Richard Mann. He's one of my favorites to work with.
Oh snap! Yeah, I
I
saw
I
you.
love working with Richard.
Yeah, I saw you did I think a threesome with him and AJ Fresh and girls, you be taking some damn meat, yo.
Oh yeah. Oh no, the first time I ever worked with Richard, I like didn't know who he was, never seen a picture of him, didn't know how big his dick was, like didn't
Mhm.
was like, oh, it'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll put his dick in my ass. He whips that shit out, and I'm like, okay, so we're doing that today. And
Cause I'm sorry, just
it was
watching
a
him work.
DC scene.
You talking about the one where y'all was on the floor? Hello?
Can you
Hello?
still hear? I can hear
Yeah,
you.
I can
Can you
hear
hear
you.
me? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah,
Yeah.
was that the one y'all was on the floor? Y'all was on the floor?
Yeah, so it was a pool table scene where basically
Mhm,
like my boyfriend wasn't paying attention to me during football, so I went to play pool and
mhm.
fucked him and Don Prince.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Now I also see that you don't discriminate on the men, the type men.
No.
Speak to that, because a lot of times females think that you're only supposed to shoot with the muscular guy, not realizing that you gotta. How can what I'm trying to
You gotta shoot with everyone because there is a market and a fan base for everything.
Yes.
Like,
yes, because no, go ahead, speak. I'm sorry.
Oh, so I did an orgy with Tadpole Studios, and they're not muscular men. They don't have giant dicks. They're very like average, kind of dorky, more like amateur style shoots. But that like one of the gangbangs I did with them, that thing sells probably just as much as me taking a giant ripped buff black man's dick in my ass.
Oh, true that. And speaking about the gangbang, how will gangbang do for you?
Oh, amazing. Any type of group shoot.
Oh my god. So what's the most guys you took in a gangbang?
Ooh, on camera or off camera?
Okay, we're gonna begin with on camera, then you can tell us about the off camera. Because
Okay,
something telling me there's a story behind that off camera, but go ahead.
I'm like, oh, I got some stories. Off camera or on camera, I think 10 guys, but we didn't do all holes. We didn't do anal that night because I didn't know it was gonna happen. We were kind of just all fucking around, and then we ended up filming something.
Okay, I got you.
But
now,
with anal, I would say 5. I've done a 5-guy gangbang.
Oh my goodness. So shoot. So I mean, and they were DPing too?
Oh yeah.
Good, you had 3.
Oh, you got to. I want to be airtight.
Oh my good night. Now, let's go off camera. I want to hear the story how that happened.
Oh, so I actually started before I ever did porn, or like right as I was just like getting into porn, I was in the BDSM community and like the swinger communities. So I would get booked sometimes for these like gangbang events, and basically I'd get paid like X amount of money to show up and make sure like the party got started and just basically show up and fuck guys.
So how many dudes was it again?
Oh God, probably like the biggest one. It was probably a 200-300 person event. I would say I probably fucked about like 40 to 50 people that night.
Now I gotta ask you, how did no wait a second, was that both holes or just one?
Oh, that was just one hole. That was just one hole.
Just one hole. So that was the who?
That was for like a swinger event.
Okay, so they were all in the pussy, not the ass.
Yeah.
Okay then. So it's like just tell me about being in the middle of a gangbang. I never had no one really just tell me like their emotion, their feeling, you know what I'm saying? Because I know you're never center attention. I know that turns you on like crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's so much fun for me. It's such a huge turn on. It's like, especially if you have to be with good people that also know what they're doing, because you can't move at certain points. You just stuck there. Like they're like throwing you around, like moving you places. Everyone thinks gangbangs are so much more work than they are. Like, yes, it's a lot of work physically, but you really like most of the time I'm just getting thrown around like a little rag doll and fucked.
Yeah, I guess so. Cause shit, you got all them men like, oh, hurry up, bring over here.
Right?
No,
and I love that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're a whole lot of fun. I've never participated in a gangbang. I've been in a reverse gangbang, but I never participated in a gangbang.
I've never done a reverse gangbang.
It like put it this way. With me, the reason why I never participated in a gangbang, because I just don't want to be that dude just sitting, rating, and jerking. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's multiple girls there, but if it's just one girl, I'm like, man, okay, I see y'all.
That's why I think the perfect gangbang has 5. Like, if you're filming it, it's 5 men. That's the perfect like size gangbang, because if you got 3 holes, or you got 2 in you, and or you're doing double vag, because I can do double vag now. I'm trying to do double anal in my birthday gangbang. I don't know if I can pull it off. Gaper. But I'm gonna try. Now I
gotta ask you this: you're a gaper, right?
Yeah.
What was your thought process when you first got gaped?
Oh, I didn't know I did it. And then I looked at, like, I didn't know that I could do that until the videographer was like playing the footage back for me on set and was like, "Look at your ass." And I was like, "That's
And you're
hot."
like, yeah, cause it is like hot because I always like that shit because it's
Oh,
like, damn,
same.
that means she really can take it. I'm like,
And that was the type of
shit.
porn I had watched, like, growing up. Like, when I was younger, like, I always watched the more, like, the gape porn, the, like, fisting stuff. And then I grew up a little bit, and I was like, you know what? I can do that, too. I can try.
So now, let's get to this side of things. Within the lifestyle, where do you fall? You say you a swinger? Are you into BDSM?
Yes.
Okay then, and of course you a sub. Or you
Yeah.
sub? Okay then, most definitely. And what classification of sub are you?
I'm a brat mainly.
Ooh.
I'm a little
So
brat.
you,
And then I'm also into kitten play, which is part of like pet play. So I'm a kitten, and
yeah.
I'm also into daddy little girl, and I'm a little.
Oh. See, I'm a donker. I just gotta ask you, just my curiosity. So, so tell me your first experiences in the BDSM lifestyle. What was your first experience?
So I always knew I was into that because that's what turned me on when I was like looking for porn and everything. And then I started researching it. My first boyfriend I had was super into more of the rule making. I didn't know exactly what to call it at the time, and neither did he because we weren't really into BDSM. But it was more of the lifestyle side of everything. I'm way more into the lifestyle side than just the bedroom.
Yeah, I feel you saying. So, but anyway, BDSM is more mental than physical anyway.
Oh, of course.
You know,
It's
is
100%.
it,
I would say it's if you don't have the mental side of BDSM, you're missing a drastic part of it.
yeah, because it's about energy exchange.
Yes.
Period. You don't have to have sex with your sub or your slave every time or all the time. Period. And I think that gets mixed in with the BDSM.
Yes, and
That they,
I've done certain placings with partners where there's no penetration involved at all, and I've still came everywhere.
yeah, because it's that energy exchange,
Yeah.
and people don't really understand it or get that. It's about energy. Speak to the energy exchange. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the energy, yeah, the energy or the power exchange is definitely a huge part of BDSM, especially for my BDSM relationships. Because if that energy is not there and the flow isn't there, then the dom isn't going to be in the right headspace, and neither is the submissive. And getting the submissive into that like super drastic subspace is where they're going to get the most pleasure.
Mm, most true. Most true. Most true. Because I think I'm just enjoying you in this onesie, though. Yeah, 'cause I did a scene with a girl with a onesie. Where it was stepdaddy. Well, now it's stepdaddy and stepdaughter shit. Cause you
For
can't say daddy
legality
daughter no more.
reasons.
Yeah, it's like they're just taking the fun out of porn. They're just draining it. Just
I know.
draining it.
Oh, I had this. This dude tried to book me recently for a shoot, and he was talking a big game. And dudes talk a big game to me sometimes about BDSM and all of this, and I think it's hilarious. And this guy was like, "Oh, we can do like a DDLG scene and all of this." And I was like, "Cool, like I'll bring I have a bunch of different onesies. I have like kitten ears. I have a bunch of like stuffed animals. I have pacifiers. I have diapers. I have like all this stuff." And so I'm listing things. I was like, I even have like puppy pads to like put down if you want to do some like diaper play stuff. And he stops me right there, and he's like, "Wait, it's what you're talking about, like the daddy girl stuff, right?" And I'm like, "Yes."
He just was not ready. He was not ready. You would have said that to me, I'd be like, oh yeah, let's do all that. Let's do all that.
Right?
Because like one scene I did with Submissive Tina, one of the slaves I had, she played a cat.
Yeah.
And I had her suck me off, and then I came in a a bowl, and she licked it like a cat.
Oh my God, I want to do that so
And
bad.
and I lost that scene. I'm so mad I cannot find that shit. 'Cause I know
Oh,
it was a seller. It was on her site, but I ain't get to put it on mine 'cause I lost it.
damn.
But I love primal play. I love the puppy
Primal,
play,
yeah.
and yeah, all that shit. Period. I even love those butt plugs. I'm sorry, them
Oh,
shit's
so
hot to me.
I have so all of my tails have the clips, and then I have a couple different butt plugs that have the little tiny rings on them, so that you just clip the
Mhm.
tail on and off. That way you can wear it like out and normal, and that way you can also get fucked with the tail on. But if the tail becomes like too much in the way, you can just unclip it real fast. You still got a butt plug in.
Oh, did I see you work with my man Mysterious? Yeah,
Yes.
you got a serious body count, girl. I swear, you got top 10 written. But then
I've
again,
worked.
you in the circle. You know what I'm
Yeah, I've
saying?
worked with Mysterious, Richard, AJ Fresh. Oh my God, who else in that group? I worked with probably everyone in that group. I worked with Fred. I had Fred pee on. I had Mr. Nuts pee on me.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw. I've been everywhere where you would put pee on your butthole.
Yeah, me and him were supposed to do a scene together. Oh, and then we did do a scene. Me, him, and Avery did a scene together.
See, women like you make me hate to advertise. I wish I had bumped into you when I was active, because man, I would love to do scenes with you,
Right.
because you just
We
so
always have some fun.
open. Yeah, you open to a lot of things, period. And I like models like that, period. That's what I liked about, Tina. I can able to do the BDSM stuff with her, as well as do the regular role play and shit like that. Especially the submissive one. Like one of my other favorite ones was, I called it smoke therapy, where I hypnotized them.
Oh, I haven't done a hypno play scene yet. I want to so bad.
And no, and what's so sad about this shit is like, I, I, if I put up one now, it's up now. But if I put up one now and said something about hypnotizing, they would take that shit down.
Oh, I know, because now because I do a lot of non-consent in my personal life, and I filmed a couple of non-consent scenes, but not to the point that I
Oh
want
shit!
to. And
Yeah.
they're so difficult now to like
Oh
put
my god! You
anywhere
do
because
rape
they're like,
play.
oh my
You would do
God.
rape play. You would do rape play.
I know, like, yes, I do rape play. I
Oh
also,
god.
oh my God. And then I've also shot for companies too that do like the degradation, like humiliation of white girls, and people get all on my ass for that. And I'm like, oh my God, they're just calling me a dumb white bitch. What's the big deal?
I mean, yeah, it's like you. That's why I say they're taking the fun out of the game. Because
Yeah.
to me, it's porn. We are actors and actresses. We are portraying something. It's not that may not be us in our normal in our normal life. Period. It. If I do a scene with a female and she plays a little, does that make me a pedophile?
No, she's a grown ass
You know what I'm
adult.
saying? Yeah, it's just like even with the race play. I've done race play scenes.
Yeah, I do
And just
too.
because, what I'm saying, just because she's saying that on set doesn't mean she's saying it off set. Period. And it's a market for it. And it's a turn on. People get turned on by it. And our job is to turn people on.
Right. And my problem is too, it's not even the companies and like the credit card processors and all that. A lot of it has to do with just the girls, not necessarily the men. I see it more from the women's side. These
Yeah.
girls are so judgmental nowadays. Like you do one race play scene and all of a sudden you're canceled.
I'm just like, look,
And
at the
I'm
end of
like,
the
oh
day,
my God, like what the fuck?
because to me, it's like this. To me, like I said before, when you start trying, see, that what happened when porn became normalized.
Yeah,
Because now
it's
yeah,
so
because
PC and like you have to be politically correct now. Like, but I'm like, no, I want you to call me a dirty slut. Like,
yeah, because it's the fantasy. We're
right?
portraying a fantasy. It's not. That's reality. Because let's be honest, the people that watching this, the most they getting in their bedroom is doggy style, and maybe a blowjob to get them hard for the doggy style. So they
Right.
want to see us do some shit that they may not necessarily do that would turn them on.
Oh, and I've been, and a lot of the argument too is, oh, well, if they treat you that, like, he's just being so mean to you like, they're just being so mean to you on set. And I'm like, I have had, like, male talent I've worked with that I've done extreme rough scenes with and extreme, like, hardcore scenes with are the sweetest humans
Yeah.
before, during, afterward. The most vanilla scenes I've done, the guy has been an asshole.
That's crazy. The
And I'm
one that
like, you're
slapped you
lucky I'm
around.
getting paid to be here. I don't know how you get laid in your personal life, sir.
But see, that's why I say that's why hate became normalized, man. Because it's when everybody started to become participants and not necessarily onlookers, and we lost our tabooness.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because to me, it's like one of my best selling scenes is the race play scenes to this day, and motherfuckers love that shit. Period. And then the one that I lost was called Jim Crow Love, where I was gonna do it black and white and everything. We were back in the day. I'm a
Yeah.
black reporter with the Grand Dragon's wife. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
It's
my god,
like,
that's amazing.
see, I'm giving jewels away. I'm giving
Dude,
jewels
I
away.
can't get away with that shit though. Women would come for my head.
No, you can pull it off as long as you don't say the N word in it.
Right, yeah.
That's key.
Oh,
Because even to the point like this, I never forget one of my smoke buddies, she had a retweet of a custom that sold, right? And it had the N word, and the internet went crazy.
oh
Period.
yeah,
And then
no,
they
I
had a
have to be really careful. Like with my customs I do a lot more in because they're custom videos. I'm like, whatever
yeah,
your fantasy is, dude. But in my
yeah,
public stuff, I gotta be a lot more careful. Because women are
yeah.
fucking crazy right now. I'm waiting for it all just
I
to
mean,
die down. Go back to your normal
yeah.
job. Get out of my porn life.
I'm saying because I'm sitting there, just like sitting there just listening to people. And yes, it was nothing but women. And the sad part was white women.
Yeah.
So how they gonna tell us how we supposed to feel about it?
Right?
And
And I'm
then
like,
I don't even want to.
but also I'm like, if a black man says that it's okay for me to say something during a scene and they're totally okay with it, how am I to judge? What if it turns them
I'm saying,
on?
you know what I'm saying? I mean, period. It's like I tell people, we wear the mask. Like my favorite poem. We wear the mask.
Yeah.
We have to play certain things. I don't think people hated Leonardo DiCaprio for what he did.
Right.
I do remember there was a porn parody of Roots. That shit
I
come
remember
out now,
that.
goddammit, man. Oh, hey, that shit came out now. Oh my God. The
Oh,
internet would break.
the internet already breaks because well, I don't know what company they own. Facial Abuse owns a company that's just Arab women. They dress girls up as Arab women in like the hijabs and stuff.
Yeah.
And the internet breaks every like about 6 months when someone new finds the site. And I'm like, this has been around for years, guys. Like, if you don't like it, don't do it. If you don't like it, don't watch
I'm
it.
saying. And then too, if you're gonna get mad at them, you might as well get it old school Hollywood because they never got the ethnicity right.
Right?
Let's just keep it
Hollywood
100.
still
So
doesn't get the ethnicity right.
yeah, so at the end of the day, I'm just saying, it's like I said, we get into PC. And porn's not supposed to be PC. If there's any genre in this world, porn and those movies, Hollywood movies, are not supposed to be PC. They were
Oh,
not
they're
meant to be
not.
PC. So.
No, they're meant to
So,
sell a fantasy.
oh, most definitely. Yeah, that's the whole point. We don't watch Marvel because we think we're going to actually have superheroes.
Right?
So now, let's go to the other side of it, of being a porn star. There's many misconceptions that we fight every day, from our intelligence to our personal life to where we can get a job to where we can transition to something bigger. And so, what's some of the misconceptions that you done ran into while doing this business?
I think so. Mine wasn't as hard to deal with because I was already in sex work in one way or another at 18. And I had very supportive parents. My mom has always been super supportive of my career choice. But the one thing she told me from day one when she found out and when we had that conversation was, if you're not willing to go to the tallest building on the highest, like, biggest city you can find and tell everyone and their grandparents exactly what you do, this isn't the career for you.
Smoke that over. I had to put that in of that.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh,
strong
yeah.
word.
Like, put that in your bowl and smoke it. And that was probably one of
Oh,
the best pieces of advice she ever gave me. And she
mhm.
also told me I'd have to have a really thick skin.
Yeah, we got to. We have to because fans can be ugly, and the sad part is our own kind can be ugly to
Exactly.
us.
And anyone walking, like, anyone that finds out what you do, fan or not, like, you just face a perpetual stigma every day
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
yes, I fuck on camera for a living, or I'm a sex worker. And you have to be
Mhm.
proud of that. And basically you just gotta shut them down and be like, you know what? At least I'm doing something fun.
Yeah, because see, the thing is, if you're shame onto this business, it prohibits you to make the most money
Yeah.
because
Oh,
you're
and
gonna be more concerned. Go ahead.
I didn't realize the amount of jealousy from other women that I would get. I think that's the biggest thing that I had
I
to
could have
come to
told you
terms
that
with.
from day one. I could have told you from day one because okay, then let's get real. Women are very competitive, especially when it comes to anything with beauty
Yeah.
and money. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So that it doesn't surprise me that women butt heads because you may have the old porn stars that don't like the young ones. You might have the skinny ones that don't like the BB dubs and vice versa. Period. And then also the porn beef between y'all get very ugly.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, and nothing worse is when it shows out on set because you can see it on camera.
Oh, you can see everything on camera.
Yeah, because you ever been in a position where you doing a scene with a girl and she's literally trying to compete with you in that damn scene?
Oh, or I've done a scene with a girl where they're like, the girl just doesn't want to be there and it's almost
Mm.
forced. And I'm like, can we just get this over with? Like, this is going to take forever.
Yeah, because to me, and that's the other thing I hate. What? Why come on set like that?
Yeah, like, leave your attitude at the door.
Yeah, because we're here to do work, and I think people don't understand that this is a job for us. Yeah, I mean, don't get it twisted. Yeah, we fucking and the
Oh, but
sex
it's a
be good.
job.
It's a job because we go home to our wives and our husbands and boyfriends and kids and what have you. You know what I'm saying? So with the other part of that is sometimes they think we can't find love or we
Oh,
can't
and
find a
no
significant
one
other.
no one realizes that there's so many porn stars that have husbands, wives, children.
Yeah. And sometimes the husband filmed the wife.
Yeah, and sometimes the wives film the husbands.
Yes. That's why I say it's just see that's why I'm glad it's podcast, there's space, and it's like with the normalization, now people want to learn about the shit. Period. And the one thing I can sit here and say that they have now we didn't have is information.
Yes, and information's key.
Yeah, most definitely. And when it comes to, I mean, I'm not you ain't got to give much away because I know how the business work. What do you say when it comes to civilians dating porn stars? From your experience, from
Oof.
experience that you heard from others.
Oh, as someone that's dated a handful of civilians, it is difficult. Oh my
See,
god.
you know why, right?
They just don't get it.
No, they don't. Because see, I'm gonna tell you what it is. One, they got that monogamy is mental more than physical.
Oh, so I'm poly, which makes it even
Yes.
weirder from, like, my point of
Yeah.
view, and I don't understand why they have such an issue. Because I'm like, I would understand if we were monogamous and I'm like,
Mm,
okay, I'm gonna go fuck all these men for work,
mm,
and they can't wrap their brain around that part. But
yeah.
I'm poly. You can you as long as you're safe and you tell me what's going on. I don't care what you fuck. You could fuck men, women, anything. I don't care.
That's the point of poly. Sharing is
Right?
caring.
Exactly. Come back with a cool story. That's all I ask.
Yeah, because it to me, but see that would it seem like porn stars have the best relationships with is if they poly or swingers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because because they understand what it is, and there's no jealousy there. Because like I tell people, monogamy is mental more than physical. The
Oh,
reason why, because go ahead.
and monogamy in general, it just breeds jealousy and
Yeah,
insecurity.
yeah. But see, it's the reason why is because what we were taught what monogamy is. We were taught that it's physical. So when you look at something physical, you're gonna get that jealousy. You're gonna get upset. Oh, you're gonna get possessive. But if you say mental, like I always said, and I said this a million times, a woman can give away that pussy a million times. She ain't gonna give away that heart and mind but a few times. If I want anything from a
Exactly.
woman, is I want her heart and her mind. I don't give a fuck about it. Actually, I get turned on when my wife get fucked by somebody. So hey,
Just because it's hot.
yeah. Because at the end of the day, to me, that's a turn on. Know that my woman is that damn hot. Another dude want it.
Right? And then she still comes back and sleeps with you.
Basically, period. And to me, if I think most men wants to be poly or be in an open marriage or open relationship, they just can't get over the dick envy.
Yeah. The dick envy. Also, the communication skills needed for poly. That's a huge thing, too.
Yeah, and maturity.
Oh, yeah. The maturity.
Maturity. Yeah, because even to the point that, you know, you got to be able to have a trust. And it also has to be boundaries. You just to pick on the boundaries that you want.
Oh, yeah. And every poly relationship is different because you set your own rules.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So shoot. You know something? I had so much fun talking to you, yo.
I had
Seriously.
a blast talking to you.
So I know this much. I want you to come back to the show. I want to make you smoke
Yes.
buddy. Come back because I actually want to get in deep and discuss poly with you. You
Yeah,
know
we
what I'm saying?
definitely
So we have
should.
some topics because I think that a lot of times, because also that's another thing to being normal. It's like all the good shit is being normalized and now it's just getting fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody wants to be poly, don't even understand.
Every wannabe dom I have ran into. They
Oh
make,
my.
oh, those are the best. Oh, those are the best. I love making these little wannabe doms feel like 2 inches tall.
I tell a girl, you want to know how he's a true dom or not?
Yeah.
A dom never asks a sub to be owned.
Well, exactly.
Subs choose their dom. Dom did not choose their subs.
And a sub chooses to give the submission over.
Bingo. See, that's the key. See, if a dom don't understand that, then no, he's not a true dom. He's just a dude that want to use the term to get some fucking pussy and to slap a girl around because 9 times out of 10 he wants a pain slut.
Right. And like there's nothing wrong with that either. But you gotta know what you want.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's like that's interesting though. They want the pain slut. They don't want the brat. They don't want the princess. No, 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 no. They want the They want the bitch. They want the bitch. They want to slap around, guy. But you a fake dom out this bitch. Sounds like a pimp to me, or
Right.
abusive boyfriend. No, dude. So y'all motherfucker abusive boyfriends, y'all not doms.
Oh my
You
god.
just lucky that she like that shit, nigga. You just lucky she like that shit.
Right.
So, Miss Taylor Nicole, like I asked everybody, man and woman, can I call you a smoke buddy?
Of course you can.
Most definitely. I would love to bring you back for later episodes. And my wonderful, wonderful listeners would love to probably have her back. I know they enjoyed you. So, with that being said, Mama, tell everybody where they can spend money on you.
You can find me on Kitten, Kitten, TaylorNicole.com. That is my main subscription site where you can see all of my uncensored behind the scenes photos, videos, all of that fun stuff. All of my other social links are under XXX Taylor Nicole. You can find my Twitter, my Snapchat, my mini vids, my X videos, my Pornhub, all under XXX Taylor Nicole.
And okay then, what is the key to loyal fans? Cause I've been seeing a lot of loyal fans sales on your damn feed.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. And X videos is beautiful.
Yes,
I love X videos.
X videos pays pretty well for AdSense nowadays. That Pornhub tanked.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Especially since Pornhub tank. Yeah, so yeah, I got to bring you back so we can really chop up. Cause I really enjoyed you, Miss Lady. I can't wait to meet you face to face.
Yes, I would love to meet you, and I would love to be back on your podcast.
No doubt. So, people, you know how we always end this. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience? If you didn't learn anything, smoke that over.